Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of An English Haunting. In the last episode, we saw Professor Moore's life fall apart as his marriage was not his marriage, his engagement was annulled, he got kicked out of his house, and denied access to his bank account through fraudulent means of corruption. And now we are at an allegedly haunted building where we can continue to be a menace and probably commit some more vandalism in pursuit of our esoteric goals. Unfortunately, our access is being denied by the staff. So, let's continue investigation. And right at the start, I should confess that I have actually already played through the next half hour, which will probably be covered in this episode. Because after recording the episode, I noticed that there was no audio. So I'm having to re-record. But it is only for the duration of this episode. Let's begin. The sign warns that this property will be demolished soon, but it does not say when. God, can we deal with this matter cordially? Didn't you hear me? Bugger off. Okay. Shoe shine. Well, debris. I doubt there is anything useful among the debris. Nope. Bloody idiot, ain't you? Who? That bloke. Ah, yes. Not very friendly. Anyway, what do you want to get in there for? I'm a scientist. I understand there is some unusual activity in this house. What? That house is haunted, that's all. You say there are ghosts in the house? Why do you think it's abandoned? Nobody wants to live there. How do you know there are ghosts? We've always known. This house has a tragic history. Well, that and what happened to old Mortimer. What's the story behind the house? My grandma told me that the first tenant, a bloke named Thomas Highmore, hanged himself in the basement of the house. Since then, folks claim his ghost wanders the halls. My grandma also said that no one who lived there here has lasted more than a month. They've all encountered the ghost. What happened to this Mortimer fellow? Old Mortimer is a tramp who spends his days picking up cigarette butts off the ground. He sleeps on the streets. Except for one night last winter, when he decided to huddle in there to escape the cold. He came out screaming in the middle of the night, saying he saw a ghost in the basement. And, he went crazy. More than he already was. Why do they want to demolish the house? I heard something about the structure. It's unstable. Like most of the houses on the street, really. Do you know when they plan to demolish it? I don't know. But what I do know is they've hired these blokes to prevent looting. Apparently the house still holds valuable items. Are there more people in the house? There are a couple more inside. I don't think anyone wants to loot anything anyway. Folks steer clear of this place. I would like to enter the house. I'm investigating strange phenomena, and from what I have gathered, this house is the perfect place for it. You're a ghost hunter. I'm not too fond of that term, but you could say so. That is fascinating. A ghost hunter. Oh, I've got a plan. Then I would have a good story to tell my mates. How I helped a real ghost hunter get into the haunted house. I can get that blokes to stop watching the entrance. Is that so? Oh, hang on, get it. Cause it means having to go back home, and I'm afraid my dad will give me a hiding. Why would your father hit you? He's the shoeshine man, not me. But today he couldn't work. He's got a hangover. Whenever he's like that, he sends me to do the job. But I forgot the shoe brush, and that's part of the plan. If I go back home and he finds out, he'll give me hiding for being irresponsible. I've been unable to work all morning, and I've got to see the street, so my father won't see me if he decides to get out of the bed. Not many people come from here. I'm safe here. For now. If you tell me where you live, I can go get that brush for you. I already told you, if he finds out I forgot it, he'll hit me. I can convince him not to. Then I won't be the only one getting a hiding. Without the brush, there's no plan, right? I'm afraid so. Let's see, you need a brush to shine shoes. Exactly. Otherwise, you won't be able to carry out your plan. It's a good plan. Listen. I'll convince that bloke that he needs a shoe shine, and when I get him here, you go in the house. But don't do it through the front door. If you go around the house, there's a little window at the ground level that leads to the basement. It's broken. That's where old Mortimer got in that night. It's a brilliant plan. You're a little evil genius. I'll see what I can do. What we can do is offer him our eraser. Does this work for you? It's a chalk eraser, but I thought that... Oh, yes! And it's clean! With this, I'll finally be able to work. Listen carefully now. While I'm shining that bloke's shoes, he won't be paying attention to the entrance. How do you know he won't be paying attention? Give that part to me. Go around the house and look for a little window that's broken. If Old Mortimer could get in through there, so could you. Are you ready? Yes. Give me room and a push. Oi, you! Yes, I'm talking to you. What's your problem, kid? I think the problem's with you. Have you taken a look at your shoes? My what? Mind your own business, tadpole. Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you. Warn me about what? If the one who hired you were to pass by and see your shoes, he'd think he paid for a pig caretaker. I don't think you're giving off a very good impression. You bloody little trickster. How much would you charge to shine me shoes? Don't worry about the price. Someone like you can afford it. I have the most competitive prices on all of London. Alright. But make it quick, alright? And make them sparkle. When I'm done with them, they'll look like they were just bought at Harrods. And if you want, for the same price, I can sing you a song. I sing very well. I'm part of the church choir. Do you know Poor Johnny? I love Poor Johnny. Now, lift your foot and place it there. John took me round to see his mother, his mother, his mother. Well done, boy. And here we'll be shining those shoes for quite a while, as we cannot actually do anything in the basement, on account of it being dark. Goodness gracious. The odor of dampness in this basement is quite potent. It's almost unsanitary. And we cannot use our oil lamp because it's not lit, and we have no source of fire. So now we need to go on some harebrained adventure to find fire. Probably in the form of matches, but I actually don't know yet, as I have not found the fire yet. So, let us continue. Let us continue our journey to the Red Lion, the pub where Professor Wood was last seen, in a company of some woman. The Red Lion. Okay, this cask is empty, but this cask has some wine in it. It still contains wine, perhaps a quarter full. The spigot is swollen and damp. My hands slip when I try to open it. Is this like a British thing? Do people just keep wine in casks out on the streets for free? The glove is quite rough. I hope my hand doesn't slip when I open the spigot. Alright, I've managed to loosen the spigot. If I want access to the contents of the cask, I just need to open it gently. Unfortunately, we have nowhere to put the wine in, and if we try to use the crystal flask, then more will complain that it has traces of sulfuric acid. Let's start by going into the pub, since this is actually the first place we need to go. I'll be back tomorrow. You're lucky I have more patience than Patty. That is a man with one extreme brow ridge. By the way, all this old dry wood looks mighty flammable to me. You might tell me about it. Any trouble, mate? No, none. Then get out of my way. He's Irish. The Red Lion. According to Mr. Cook, the professor used to come to this tavern, accompanied by a mysterious woman. I hope they can tell me who she is. I better ask the butler first. He must know his clientele better. What is? Queen Victoria and her son, King Edward. God save the king and the queen, who has taken away as much joy as she has given distress with her horse. But there are more holes in the wall than on the dartboard. Aiming doesn't work very well with too much alcohol. Hey, that cask's mine to handle. Got it? My apologies. Damn it. These bourgeois think everything belongs to them. Are you an aspiring communist, my friend? At night, Harvey can do as he pleases, but as long as I'm around, drinks must be paid for. Signed, Bird. Can we take a mug? You might be used to taking whatever you please, but not at the Red Lion. If you want a drink, pay for it. I'm sorry. You tried, didn't you? Tried what? Eh. Let's look at this wall of pictures. These are numerous framed caricatures of anonymous people. I suppose they must be tavern regulars. Hold on a minute. This one is the professor. Apparently he was more of a regular here than I thought. And War continues to be a menace. What the devil? What's all this ruckus? I'm terribly sorry about that. I just wanted to take a closer look at the picture and... one of those things. They're done by an old man who spends too much time here. A fellow named Tenniel. Harvey says they're worth a lot. But to me, they're just scribbles. You know what? If I hang it back up with the glass broken, Harvey's gonna go ballistic. Pick it up and toss it away. There's plenty of them on the wall. Harvey won't miss this one. And thus we have a painting of Professor Moore. Not Professor Moore, of Professor Harvey. What? Let's take a look at it. A caricature of Professor Ward in a small frame. Yep. Oh, this is the John's mother. Good afternoon. Drinks are paid for in advance. I suppose you won't have an issue with that. Who was that guy? What guy? The one who was threatening you. Ah. Where are you from? Hyde Park? Berkeley Square? Belgravia. Oh, Belgravia. Towering buildings made of gold and streets lined with petal carpets. It's no wonder someone like you wouldn't know Paddy's man. Paddy? Shut up. Will you keep your voice down, you fool? Maybe you don't need his services. But in this place, he is indispensable. He is more affordable than bribing the police. And he acts faster. I don't suppose you know what I'm talking about, Mr. Belgravia. I've never heard of Paddy and his men. Who are they? What do they operate? It's better if you don't know anything. For your own good. I'm looking for someone. His name is Nelson Wood. He is a university professor, always well-dressed and a bit eccentric, I'd say. I've been told he frequents this place. I haven't the faintest idea who you're talking about, sir. Not even with the woman who accompanies him? A woman? In the Red Lion? Are you joking? The only women who come in here are those whores who want to be bought a drink. I was told he usually comes at night. Ah, at night. That's Harvey. That's Harvey, the owner of the place, who takes care of that shift. If you come back later, he might be able to help you. I cannot wait that long. In a hurry to get out of East End, eh? Ask some of these drunks. Maybe they know something. But don't get your hopes up. They've got enough to do without throwing up on themselves. Okay, thank you very much. We need to talk to this bar patron? Excuse me for bothering you, sir. I'm looking for someone who... Oh no! Last time I let something slip. I ended up with a broken pinky. I don't want anything to do with anyone. Since you're here, take this. And he gives us a glass, which we of course immediately steal. You look like you're doing well for yourself. So how about buying me around, huh? Gin, if you please. That really rat bird doesn't allow credit. He's nothing like Harvey. And this guy. Apologies for interrupting your moment of bliss. Could I ask you a question? Oh, how eloquently you speak. I hope I can keep up. I'm looking for a regular patron of this tavern. Evidence suggests that he usually comes here at night. I'm not around here at those hours. I am on night shift at the factory. And they pay the same as the day shift. But I won't bore you with my hardships. You probably think the same as my boss. So, your friend is a regular at this dev at night, huh? You should ask Harvey when he comes. The owner? I don't have much time to wait for him. One of those trollops out there usually hangs around at night too. She does business with those who haven't spent all their money on booze. I think her name is Kate. You should ask her. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful. You're welcome. Let's ask the others just in case. Excuse me, sir. Snow. Oh, I see. And I think this guy tells us to piss off. Excuse me, sir. John took me round to see his mother, his... Nope. They are not helpful. Well, we've got everything we wanted. We have a glass we now can fill with this questionable wine, which, standing outside, I imagine, has now been turned into vinegar. But maybe someone wants to drink it. A dog. Oh no. I'm not going to pet a mangy, flea-ridden dog. Might even have rabies. You're kind of a prick more. Ma'am? What do you want? Kate, right? No, I'm Ruth. She's Kate. Kate? Kate! What do you want, Ruth? Did you say I'm busy? Busy? What's that one? I didn't say anything because I wanted you to figure it out for yourself. He shaved off his beard, but he still smells like a pig. Hey, mind your own business, whore. Hold on a minute. I think Ruth's onto something. You're the guy from yesterday who wanted a piece of us. And without paying. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm new in town. Want free sex? Head to the alley behind that fence. No one ever goes through there. Just think of your mother. What the hell? No whore laughs at me. I'll beat you both so bad you'll be less recognizable than those Whitechapel whores. Any trouble, mate? None, officer. You sure about that? You're bloody whores. Thank you for reminding these ladies of that trait, Sherlock. Now bugger off. Everything all right here? It is now. Thanks, Macpherson. Be careful, all right? By the way, you're a week behind on your payment. We're aware of that. But you're costing us dearly. Maybe we should go with that Irishman. He doesn't ask for much. That Irishman would twist your necks if you were late on the payment. With me, you just spent a short while behind bars. By the way, I'm Irish too. What did you want, Ruth? This gentleman is asking for you. Come closer. Good afternoon. My name is Patrick Moore. The bartender at the tavern mentioned that you know most of his customers. Especially the night ones, yes. Well, I'm looking for... Professor Ward, isn't it? Yes. How did you know that? Look at you, a fish out of water in a place like this. Just like him. I highly doubt you're looking for any stinking drunkard from that dive. I know him, yeah. A very polite chap. One of the few who greets us when they come around here. What do you want with him? I know he's occasionally accompanied by a woman. Yes. Do you know her? Do I know her? Everyone in London knows her, and she's not the late queen. Who is she? It's been a slow morning, and it seems you have no intention of paying for my services. I'm afraid I'll have to charge you for that information, Mr. Moore. I'm truly sorry, but I have no money at all. Are you serious? The suit you're wearing costs more than I'd make a month in the streets. I have money, yes, but I cannot access it. It's a long story. You know what? I had a dry mouth all morning. Usually at night, Harvey, the tavern owner, eats me to a drink. But he's not around now, and that snooty bird isn't usually up for it either. We don't serve whores here, let alone buy them drink. That tavern isn't his to offer anyway. The idiot thinks he is going to inherit Harvey's business. So get me a drink, and I'll tell you anything you want. I usually talk more with a greased gullet. I couldn't afford it. I told you, I don't have any money on me. Give it a try. You'll be surprised when you find out who that woman you asked about is. Well, thankfully we already have a glass of wine. There you go. Wine? I was hoping for something stronger. I'm sorry, it's all I could get. Oh well, if there's nothing else. Glug, glug. Damn it! Did it not suit your taste? Are you kidding? It's delicious. Where did that wine come from? One of the casks at the entrance of the tavern. Good to know. I'll keep the glass. Now I know where to get supplies. Alright, Mr. Moore. I'll tell you everything I know about that woman with your friend. She's none other than Beatrice Shaw, Beatrice Shaw. The medium? Exactly. Beatrice Shaw is quite a celebrity. All of London knows her. Except that barman, apparently. But he's an idiot. Doesn't know a thing. Beatrice Shaw. That lady gives me the creeps. She talks to the dead. Did you know that? She's so popular. It's said the late Queen Victoria summoned her to the palace. She wanted to communicate with your father, the Duke of Kent, in the afterlife. These things make my skin crawl. Beatrice Shaw. What was the professor doing with her? He hates all those charlatans. Ask yourself. She's got a show at the Westmore Theatre. I think I'll be on my way then. Thank you very much for your help, Miss Kate. Hope to see you here more often, Mr. Moore. With money, of course. You know what I mean. Certainly. Next time I'll treat you to another drink. Mr. Moore doesn't quite know what I mean. Yep. Let's look at the poster. One round Jack, the invincible champion of champions. There's no match for him. Will be facing challenger Walter Black. Venue, check with your betrunner. Alright, anything else? I don't want to travel here any further. I don't need anything from him. Well, that's a pity. Okay, anything else? I guess not. Alright then. What else is on the street? If it exists, we find it. Donovan and Fletcher. Donovan and Fletcher, newspaper clipping agency. We find everything in just a few minutes. Affordable prices. Let's check it out. Welcome to Donovan and Fletcher, your press clipping agency. My partner, Mr. Donovan, is not here at the moment. My name is Oscar Fletcher. It's a pleasure to welcome a new client. Do you know what a press clipping agency does, sir? No, it is my first time coming to a place like this. Imagine you need information about specific facts or data collected by the press. We have a team of dozen people dedicated to reading dozens of newspapers every day and cataloging every article. I see. Therefore, we can offer you any information that has appeared in the newspapers in a matter of minutes. Interesting. So, you are Victoria and Google? I'm not sure how profitable or sustainable this would be. Ah, yes. Those are the covers of various American newspapers, like the National News, the New York Herald, and the Evening Star. We also work with press from other countries, although the delivery delay is considerable for obvious reasons. By the way, on one of those covers, you can see the news about the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln on 15th of April, 1865. Right? Notice board. Ah, I see you're looking at our new notice board. We want to support local businesses by offering visibility to neighboring shops. So far, only Mr. Lockley has availed himself of it. So you are running a Victorian AdSense. Hugh Lockley. Are you struggling with anxiety? Stress? Is your body not cooperating? Hugh Lockley, renowned psychologist, can help. Visit him at 14 Barton Lane. Do you like the unusual promotion method? It's a revolutionary idea of Mr. Lockley's. Feel free to take one of his business cards from the ad if you like. Alright. Let's look at it. The address of the renowned psychologist Hugh Lockley. Bell. Ding. I'm here, sir. Ding. I'm here, sir. Ding. I'm here, sir. I'm here, sir. Ding. I'm here, sir. Okay, I guess nothing is happening. Is there an achievement? Please behave like an adult, sir. Okay, there is probably an achievement for this. Jealous. These are bound issues of the London News, the Globe, the Observer, and the London Evening News. Okay. Nope. Can we go into the office? Excuse me, sir. You cannot go in there. There are people with. Let's talk to Oscar Fletcher. I need information. You've come to the right place. What topic? I need information about a certain house on Benwick Street. Would it be number 34? Yes. How do you know? Recently, a client asked us for all the articles related to that particular place. Might your client's name be Nelson Ward? Exactly. Professor Nelson Ward. Do you know him? He is my colleague. could share with you what we found. I remember that information very well. Excellent. We could only find two pieces of news. The first one is related to several disappearances of young women during the second decade of the last century. The police questioned the tenant of number 34 Benwell Street, Thomas Hyper, as a suspect. It was a scandal, as the man apparently had nothing to do with those disappearances. He even sued Scotland Yard, and the police had to apologize publicly. Unfortunately, the pressure he was under got the better of him, and he committed suicide in the basement of the house. The second news article dates back to 1824, if I remember correctly. Tenants there complained of strange sounds in their basement. The police certified the facts, but could not give any rational explanation. Anything else of interest about that house? We didn't find any more news related to the matter. I appreciate the information. Okay. Well, I guess this is it for the news clippings agency, but we learned some more stuff about the Benwell. So, can we bug Ruth some more? Nope. Nope, she's got nothing to say. What about you? Alright. Dog. No, I'm not going to pet it. Are you sure? Come on, just pet the dog. Well, anyway, this will be the end of today's episode. Tomorrow we will continue our investigation by going to the theater, and hopefully someone will give us some matches by accident. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day. Goodbye.